And here we are once again, me, QGX, with the Morrigan project, and hopefully I'm not too scruffy today for you. I'm just been with a little cold. The weather is changing drastically. It was really cold last week, and now it's really warm, so that usually get me all messed up. Anyway. Today, I would like to start to say thank you to everybody for watching this content, these videos, this stuff. You know that the sole purpose of this is to show you what I can do with a little piece of technology, right? To summarize it. So basically all the videos that you see here in the pages, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, I do with what you call a phone, which to me is a computer. Simple as that. So I just do basically pretty much my content entirely with this machine. I have other machine which I use for backup storage and other things, video games and stuff, but my main computer is my Android. So anyway, right off the back, I would like to jump into the topic because I feel there is a little misunderstanding out there about a job, and I do like to say that value what you have at the moment that you have it, because there is no worse thing than someone telling you, oh, you're wasting your time working 9 to 5. But if you didn't have that 9 to 5, what do you have? Right? So yes, you can do all kinds of crazy things that are out there today, such as scams, such as fraud, and all kinds of things that name it. You name it is out there. So my point, there is a time and a place for everything. So I'm not here, well, maybe a little bit to lecture you, I guess, I don't know. But just to open your perspective. You want to be a doctor. But in order to be a doctor, you have to go to school. Because yes, even though you have the knowledge, you might not have the credentials. Right? So there is a time and a place for pretty much everything, which is what I would like you to understand. It's not just, oh, it's a job, so bad. Maybe choose the right job for you. Let's put it in that perspective. I wish I could work. And I'm not saying this out of the blue or out of cliche or out of... I wish I could work. I love to work. And I find the work... a job is the most honest and legit thing that you can do, most noble thing that you can do as a human being. You're not stealing anybody's money. You go to work, you exercise, socialize, you talk with your neighbor, you talk with your co-worker, you talk... see, it has other implications than just work. And that's where I would like so many people today with even mental illness, such as myself, with other kinds of problems, addiction, depression, anxiety, but you don't know what is the root of it. And as I have studied, and as I have come to understand, we need to be busy. As much as we like leisure, certainly I like to play video games. I like to go for a walk. I like to do certain things. That doesn't mean that you're gonna like what I like. But to take the importance of a job and say that you're gonna be wasting your time until the age that you retire, it's a little misleading. or quite misleading, because these gurus are gonna tell you that you're wasting your money from 9 to 5, but then they're gonna tell you, come join me, I'll give you $1,000 to start, but in 3 or 5 years you're in jail because you commit fraud, capital gains, all kinds of bullshit. Instead, you in jail or somewhere else, you will say, what if I hadn't quit that job? What if I still had that job and I was still out of this trouble? I'm gonna be plain honest. Yes, I let my job go. A good job. I do have to say I had a good job and I was earning top dollar. But I was giving my health for it. Okay? So it's extreme to extreme. I'm not I'm not telling you to either quit your job or stay at it. That's a decision between you and you. Between you and yourself. And you have to be honest with yourself. Is it the job that I want? Maybe not. So you ask a second question. Is that job gonna take me where I need to be? Is that job gonna take me 5 years into what I want to do? And if it's not, find a job that aligns with what you want to do in 5 years from now. Then maybe you won't find the job as tedious and as a waste of time. Because now, I'll tell you my situation. Yes, I'm in a safe place. Yes, I have an apartment. Yes, I have this and these commodities. But I cannot work. So, I dedicate my life to learn as much as I could about technology, about software, about hardware, about all the things that I do that you just see a video. And some people criticize it as being mediocre. But you don't see what goes behind making that video. You don't see that I have spent years learning to use a machine that now I can just tap on it and make a video in probably 5 minutes like this. I challenge you. If 9 to 5 is a waste, take a camera, whatever camera, your phone, an actual camera, the PS4 camera, whichever camera, and start talking to it. Without a script, without bullshit. Like I always say, I try to minimize the bullshit. So, try to do it. And you're gonna notice that even though you try, you're gonna need a script. You're gonna need proper lighting. You're not gonna need proper editing. You're gonna need music on top of it. So it's a lot of components that come into play to make a single video. So that's basically what I'm trying to not discourage you. On the contrary, try to encourage you to find the job that matches your career path. This is a little bit of civics and careers. That's why that class, some people say, oh, it's a waste of time. What is a waste of time? I like to summarize it this way. You people call waste of time wasting money. Right? Time is money, apparently, some people say. And I see a lot of people, even rich people, wasting a ton of money in shit that doesn't really even work. So in essence, they are not just wasting their time and money, they're wasting everybody else's time and money. So with that said, please remember that a job, even if you don't believe what I believe, if whatever, but even the mighty one has a job. So remember that even him, it, that, whatever you want to call it doesn't matter to me. We all have a purpose. We all have a meaning. We all have a job, per se. And we are not just here for ourselves. We are here, yes, to primarily help ourselves. We are primarily here to help ourselves. But at the same time, we are here to help the neighbor, to help others. So that's basically my message for today, since I haven't really posted anything since last week, I believe. So this is gonna be the broadcast for this week, and I truly hope that you understand my point. You wanna be a doctor. How can you be a doctor without first being a family doctor and understanding your field? Makes perfect sense. So truly think about it before you put, garbage out of content out there, which misleads the young generation. That's why we have this generation that don't really want to work, don't really want to study, don't really want to do absolute shit. Programs that are being built so poorly, so badly, that they don't deliver what you put as an advertisement. I work in this. I went to school for this. I went to school for technology. So you might be able to buy BS all the people you want, but you certainly cannot come and BS me. Because I've been there, I have studied, I have created circuitry. And I have seen how the machines are built from the inside out. So, all the way down to the capacitor. So, try to understand the structure. That's basically the other part. A job brings you a structure. What kind of structure? It brings you structure in the terms of routine, commitment, and hard work. So, with that said, thank you for watching. I'm not here to I talk a little loud, If it creates a little friction, well, that's what we are here for, to dialogue and to talk with each other and sort things out, But to tell someone, especially a young generation, that a job is useless, if you didn't have that job, the rich man will have to do what you do. Simple as that. If the rich people didn't have the workers doing it for them, they will have to do it themselves. And it will cost them much more. So, just bear with me. Please, don't be naive when someone tells you, oh, a job is the worst thing in the world. Have pity for the fucking fool. Because, like Mr. What's his name? Jet Li? No, Jet Li. Bruce Lee, sorry. You can learn more from a fool than trying to explain something to a fool. So, I don't know. I'm not trying to insult you. I'm trying to open your mind. I'm trying to open your horizons. So that you, 5 years from now, oh, that job that I had, now I'm a master of it. Now I can do it, and people are not gonna BS me as much as they average people, because now I know a little bit, right? So with that said, thank you for watching. Keep watching. If you don't like it, just leave a comment. Don't leave a comment. Whatever you want to do is totally up to you. You are the one in charge of your life. Cheers.